thanks for tuning in. We've got my own custom-made bracket here going. Gonna be doing my predictions. Hey, Duber, how's it going? Gonna be doing my predictions for LAN Vegas, which starts a week from yesterday. I'm so excited for it. I sadly wasn't able to attend the event in person, but I will definitely be watching it live. Next season is when I intend to go, when it's not in Vegas, because Vegas sucks to go to when you're not 21. You can't even get a hotel. Zilmy, I was in a dark cave in Destiny 2 and you spoke and it jump scared me. That's what I'm here for, Evster. Gonna give people here. How could I? I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to download Destiny 2. It's been downloading for like 3 days. I want to get it done before my celebration stream on Monday so I can play it for like 4 hours. Anyway, let's get into these predictions, shall we? I'm gonna start off right at the top of the bracket. We got Evil Geniuses versus Tainted Minds. Now, I'm not huge into the Oceania scene myself. Like, I don't watch much of it because of the timing of when it is. It's just not good timing. However, I've seen what these guys have done at LAN in the past. And quite frankly, AG's not that good of a team. I hate to say it, but like, I don't know. It's 8 gigabytes. Took you 3 hours, but you've been playing for 4 hours. Yeah, dude, mine's downloaded for like 16 hours. 2 8-hour sessions I've done. But had to pause it a couple of times for different things, like streaming. I can't stream while it's downloading. But anyway, prediction. Chrome had the best season of his career, and EG did well at LAN. They kicked Chrome. I think that Tainted Minds is moving on. First round. They're going to beat EG. We'll move EG down here to loser's bracket. Alright, moving on. We got PSG versus Chiefs. Well, Chiefs have been like the top of Oceania since Oceania was a thing. Except for this season. I can't remember. Did they actually go... Did they end as Seed 2? I think they did. I think Tainted Minds was Seed 1, first seed. I'm pretty sure. But I still... And I don't like how Jake retired. Jake blended really well with Torsauce and Drippe, and I feel like they played really well together, and that's a huge part of why they did so well at LANs, especially last season, making it to day 3. But I also don't have that much faith in Fruity. Fruity is a rookie. Sure, he made it to LAN, but isn't 4th seed in Europe kind of like free? I mean, besides maybe Vitality. Vitality should have been up there, but they just kind of threw. I don't think Scrub was ready for the actual 3v3 scene. And that's why Vitality didn't make it. Despite all of this, I gotta have faith in my Chiefs. They're gonna beat PSG. No. Not that. PSG to the losers bracket. This is pointless since Dig is going to win anyway. I don't know, man. I don't know if they will, though. Because Dignitas, yeah, sure, they're incredible, and they won Gnarly and all that. And, well, this isn't much of an argument because it was 2v2. Cloud9 did win the Universal Open. Flipside had beaten Dignitas twice in the Gnarly qualifiers. And we've shown that NRG has shown that they can keep up with Dignitas and can beat them. They just have to do it more consistently. That's the thing about these brackets is you don't have to just beat Dignitas. You have to beat Dignitas twice. But I don't know that Dignitas can do it. 3 seasons in a row with the same roster? I mean, yeah, it's possible. They're an incredible team, but and I mean this is just hold on just a second while I look something up. Okay. So I mean Dignitas is gonna be Tainted Minds. That's kind of a given. Also, what do you guys think of their rebrand? Personally, I don't know how to feel about it because I really liked their little alien dude. But this looks cool too. I don't know. Anyway, Tainted Minds is going to the lower bracket. I believe they'd be down here if I'm doing this right. Anyway, if there's any series, you think I'm in denial? I could be. And honestly, it'd be cool to see somebody else win. Like, honestly, I would love to see NRG win. But I don't mind seeing Dignitas win either. They're so fun to watch. They're incredible players. Anyway, this series right here, this one, G2 versus Flipside Tactics. If there's any series that gets more viewers and has more hype than the grand finals, it's this one. It has been so long since we've seen these teams face off against each other, and they are the fan favorites. By far. However, I think due to just the fact that G2 has been together longer and was just straight up. Well, actually, Flipside was as well. Flipside also qualified as second seed. Or not qualified as second seed, but we're second in league play. So I do believe that both of these teams are really good. But I have to give it to G2. So if I'm doing this right, based on last season's bracket, that would mean that Flipside would go down here. Also, out of curiosity, you want G2 to beat F3, but Cuxer is going to get game 5 0-second double touch. But CJ, the thing is, G2 doesn't lose game 5. That's just not how that works. That's not how they play. They can't lose a game 5. Um, Now, I believe it was season 3 that Chiefs came really close to beating NRG. But that was with Jacob instead of Justin. So I have to give this one to NRG. They've proven themselves to be too good of a team. I mean, being what this is the 6th season, and they've been number 1 seed in North America 4 of the 6 seasons, 3 consecutive. So, yeah, energy. This one is going to be interesting. It's not really a matchup that we've seen. As far as I remember. Because if I look back here, that was Envy. And yeah, they got knocked out by Chiefs pretty early last season. But I do believe that after the recent success that Cloud9 has had at what do I want to say, Universal Open, that experience, as well as just the fact that they finished league play in first, I got to give it to Cloud9. No, stop. And Weedham Girls advances to the losers bracket. I'm going to do the winners bracket here up to the grand finals before I go down to the losers. This is another interesting one. Because we've seen Dignitas beat G2 more consistently. You can go play Portal. Sounds good, Duber. Thanks for tuning in. We've seen Dignitas beat G2 more consistently, but we've also seen that G2 can beat Dignitas, and G2 beats Dignitas more consistently in best of 5s, whereas Dignitas beats them more consistently in best of 7s. So, solely for that reason, that this is a best of 5, I'm giving it to G2. But definitely don't count Dignitas out, because boy can they make a lower bracket run. As we saw last season. Oh, hey, Desiree, how's it going? So, this is another interesting one. Because to see Cloud9 beat NRG in league play, but then see NRG... Didn't they sweep Cloud9 in the playoffs? I want to say they did. Let's look it up. Man, I can't type right now. Oh, wait. No, let's... It was 4-2? Why did I think it was a sweep then? This is not what I wanted. No, this is his prediction. Okay, let's just... 4-2. Okay, okay, this isn't at all what I wanted. I'll just take your word for it, CJ. 4-2. So, we've seen both of them beat each other recently. Energy almost... Oh, that's right. They came close, and then Cloud9 took a couple games, and then... Okay, that's right. Energy had more success in the past in 3v3. In Gnarly in the last World Championship. And Cloud9 had the success at the Universal Open, which is 2v2. It's similar, but it is still very different. So, I think this one goes to Energy. Whew, I don't like this. This is hard. This is another good one. I feel that because again, we've seen both of these teams beat each other. Last season, well, okay. So last season, Energy beat Cloud9 in league play. Cloud9 beat Energy in the playoffs. This season, G2 beat Energy in the season, right? Or is the Energy the team they lost to? No, that was Cloud9. I want to say they beat Energy in league play and lost to them in the playoffs. So I feel like Energy has kind of relit that fire that they had last season. Because they had a rough league play, but then after league play, when it was time to actually show up to prove that they could make it to LAN, they're like, nah, we can't make it to LAN. We can make it to LAN first seed for the 4th time. So, I'm going with Energy. They're in the grand finals. G2 moves down to the losers finals. All right, back to our losers bracket here. Evil Geniuses versus Weedham Girls. This one I'm not even going to think about. Good job, Weedham Girls. PSG and Flipside. Again, not really going to think about it. Flipside goes on. These next ones are interesting. This is where Oceania has to prove themselves. Personally, I don't think Tainted Minds can do it. And I do believe that Flipside is going to keep going. We know too that Flipside can make one heck of a lower bracket run. They've done it in the past, they can do it again. Comes time to face Dignitas, though, maybe not. This is another interesting one. Weedham Girls is a great team. I think Metsonoris was a great pick. I think Complexity is stupid for dropping Metsonoris. He's an insane player, and Weedham Girls should be glad to have him. And with Chiefs losing Jake and now having to play with a new player, I feel like they don't have the chemistry that they did last season. Jake helped hold that team together. So I'm giving that one to Weedham Girls. This one. Yeah, this is just, it's Dignitas. Dignitas is too good. Now, Cloud9 and Flipside Tactics. This is another interesting one. Because we've seen both of these teams in very similar situations. Flipside was a little bit longer ago, yes. They have a totally new roster, though. The only person they still have on the roster from their Season 2 run is Cuxer, and he's insane. But Cloud9 has far more experience at LANs and doing well at LANs than Flipside. So I'm giving this one to Cloud9. Okay. So, Dignitas and Cloud9. Once again, Cloud9 has found a lot of recent success, getting first in league play. However, they did get third in the playoffs. And then they found success once again at Universal Open. But again, it's 2v2. Dignitas, on the other hand, a lot of success in league play, a lot of success at the playoffs, getting first seed, and getting winning the last 2 world championships, winning gnarly. They've proven themselves to be too consistent. Now here's right here what I was talking about earlier. G2 wins best of 5s, Dignitas wins best of 7s. I have yet to see that go the other way. And I have no reason to doubt Dignitas that they wouldn't win this best of 7. So we're seeing some stuff awfully similar to last season. You know? I mean, a lot of my predictions are kind of based off last season, but also this season's league play and playoffs and a few other tournaments here and there. Here's where I think this season is different, though. You have NRG versus Dignitas. The only time G2 beat Dign was E-League Finals. Yeah, which was and that was a best of 7. No, there was a best of 5 that G2 beat Dignitas. I swear there was. Because I specifically remember seeing Turbo complaining about never beating G2 in a best of 5. Anyway, NRG versus Dignitas. It's exactly the same as last season. Dignitas through the lower bracket, NRG in the upper bracket. I do believe that Dignitas will get the bracket reset. I mean, they're going to be hot off these series and all that, whatever. So yes, they're going to get the bracket reset. We're going to see another one of these right here. But NRG has one thing. Actually, they have 3 things. They have the God of 50-50s, they have the Rookie of the Year, and they have the Garrett G factor. And that's just something that through their dedication, through their grinding, and just straight up the fact that Garrett G is sick of losing, NRG is going to take it. There will be a bracket reset from Dignitas, but I do believe that NRG will win the whole thing.